My name is Leah Hare, and I have two older siblings. My brother, who is 6 years older than me, is named Randy, and my sister is 4 years older than me, and her name is Rachel. Randy has always been the jock. He was always into baseball and football and wrestling, and Rachel was definitely the girly girl. She always liked to dress up, and once her hair was done, she was done playing most of the time. She liked to have things just so. And I never really fit in. One time my mom at lunch called me the mutant daughter, which I thought was hilarious. But she never fully explained what she meant by this comment. But I always took it because I didn't like the same things as her. Like, even though like there are parts of me, I see parts of me or her and me, but none of the bad ones, thank God. But mostly just like creativeness and like I do really good at like crafts and stuff, which was like her job. She made crafts. But other than that, there's really nothing to mom in me. Mom was a stay-at-home mom, so our activities usually based off of what she did for the day. But we had all sorts of things. We lived in the country, and the closest neighbor our age was like a mile and a half away, and so we only had each other really, and it made things funner, I think, because we just had like the inside games that we always knew, and we always knew what side we were taking and what we were gonna do. We'd had this one game that we weren't allowed to tell mom or dad about, and we'd go around the house and collect anything like extension cords, belts, or basically even like string if we could find it. And we'd take one person, whoever it might be that day, and we'd take them to a closet or like to the basement, and we would just tie them up as best we could, and then we just turn off the light and leave them there. Well, there was this one time when me and Randy were playing ball in the house, which is of course a universal no. It hit the vase that was on this table, and it knocked it over, and it broke into like probably about 4 or 5 different pieces. And we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be in so much trouble. We actually dug a hole and where our deck is now, covering it. And to this day, even though mom has her suspicions, no one knows what has happened to that vase.